Hi, it's me, Cynthia, and I'm wearing a repeat. I've already worn this shirt, and I didn't know that I was aware of my wardrobe until I just realized, hey, I already wore this shirt in a video. But it doesn't matter in the whole wide world. There are bigger things going on in the world. Alright, so I did go to Unwind and Knit, and Mark came with me, and he made a friend. There was an older gentleman in there, and Ruger does not like me talking, but I'm the boss of him. And she has it set up so there's a little sitting area, so the elderly man sat there while his wife was over when we were chit-chatting about yarn, and Mark and him are like best friends, and the guy invited him to go golfing or something. We weren't even there that long. We were there for like 15-20 minutes. So, whatever. Alright, so, I spent a total of $223. On what? This. Loopy Mango Big Loop yarn. I think it was 1,100 or 1,300 grams or something. I'm not sure because she didn't have the wrapper on it. It's a merino wool. I don't know what animal that comes off of. Probably a llama. Who knows? But so it's all natural, and Ruger wants to eat it. And I won't let him eat it because this skein was $198. And what I didn't do is ask her how much it cost before I got up to the register, which wasn't a register. She used her iPad and one of those little clicky things that you put on the end of it and just swipe your card. She's super awesome. She was very nice too. I don't remember her name. I think it was Debbie or something like that. Debbie or Diane or I don't know. But I'll be finding out because I'll be back every month. I don't even remember what I was saying. I was thinking about my videos the other day. And I rarely complete a thought. I don't know why. Well, because there's a lot going on in here. And I don't mean like smart stuff, like calculations and all that. There's just a lot of stuff going on, like a whole bunch of nothing. It's like bumper cars in there. In Alcoholics Anonymous, we call it the committee. Lots of people talking, but we're not schizo. Just thoughts, just pew, pew, pew. So I think that's a remnant of my affliction. Whatever. I don't like the word disease. I don't like it. I don't have a disease. Like, polio is a disease. I just can't drink without getting angry and losing my job and getting homeless. That's not a disease. That's bad behavior. It's just stupidity. So, yeah. So anyway, I forgot what I was saying, but let's start a new line, a new thread. So, it only takes like, about 10-15 minutes to whip this up. And it's, if I'm 5'4", so that's about 5'7", 5'8". No, that's about 6 feet. And this is all triple crochet or treble crochet. It took about 10-15 minutes in the truck to do. I'm going to rip it out, though, which is not heartbreaking because it doesn't take that long to make. I'm going to rip it out and do it all single crochet because on the top here, I wanted to extend it and make it into a shawl because it being a scarf was ridiculous because this is just the original scarf. That was it. But look how thick that is. You can't wrap it around twice. You can't. You will die. You'll smother to death and die. So I added, so that's what the scarf would look like. So I added, I started adding on, but I ran out of yarn. And I am not about to spend another $198 buying another skein of this. This is a one-time in my lifetime purchase of this Loopy Mango merino wool yarn. I don't know why I'm such a fan of theirs. I follow them on Instagram, and maybe it's because her dogs, she has 2 identical German Shepherd dogs, and they're identical to my dogs, so maybe that's why I'm so fascinated. Plus, she makes yarn. Who doesn't love people who makes yarn? So, I'm going to rip this out and do it all single crochet. And I hope Mark isn't home. Because this is a row of single crochet. And this is a row of triple crochet. And they're not the same. I like the single crochet better. So I might be able to... she said that if I knit this wool, I would be able to knit a blanket out of it. No, that's not possible. Not even close. Not even maybe a blanket for a 4-year-old. Maybe that. So, along with that, she gave me this hook. Well, she sold me this hook. It was normally $25, and she sold it to me for $9. And it's called Loopy Mango. It's the hook that goes along with the yarn. Then, I asked her if she had any roving wool, and she did. And she asked, for whatever would you need it? And I said, I would like to try making dolls out of felt. I would like to try needle felting. And she said, here's a sample. We don't have roving wool in Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, or Henderson, Nevada. Probably not even in all of Clark County. You can only get it online. So she gave me a sample of that, which I thought was awesome. And then, to top off my magical trip to her shop, she gave me this stitch marker. It's a little sheep. I don't know what's going on there. That little hand says handmade. And she said she makes one a month. A different one a month. So I will be going back. It's officially July. So I'll give her like 2 weeks, and I also have to get paid. Yeah, I have to wait for my paycheck, and I will go back there again. And then what's really weird is the specialty yarn that she had. Let me see if I can... Yeah. In that bag of free yarn that I got from that guy at work, there were 6 skeins of this. And I got it for free in that big free bag of yarn, and it's a specialty yarn. This is very, very old, and it says it was $7. So it's called Cascade Yarns. Distributor of fine yarns. But I haven't used it. It's very thin. I think it might be a 3 worsted. Not sure. So I need something special to use that with, but I feel a little bit better about my free bag of yarn. I thought maybe it was just all trashy, cheap stuff that she gave me, but apparently not. If it's in a specialty shop, I will use it. I mean, there's some yarn that was so ugly I'm doubling a blanket out of, but I may have discovered a star at work. Mark and I watch Last Comic Standing, and I was watching the controller of our company. She's new. She's been with us for about 6 months, maybe longer. I'm not very good with time. And whenever she speaks, she's very loud. She's from Jersey, and she's very funny. And that in itself isn't that outstanding, except we had a company gathering for someone who's leaving, And every time she spoke, everybody hung on her every word. And she was funny, and she got the whole room laughing, and she wasn't even trying. She was just being herself. So I went into her office later, and I asked her if she writes, and she said, no. You think I should write stories? And I said, no, you should write yourself some comedy routines, because you're very funny. And she said, I'm funny? She said, I'm fat, but I'm funny? And I said, you're just funny. And people around you think that you're funny. And she's like, I never thought about it. So I'll look into that. And I said, no, don't start looking into it. Start writing. I want to see you on Last Comic Standing next season. So that's her assignment. And then as soon as I left her office, I was like, oh my god, what did I do? What if she leaves? What if she goes on the show and they like her and she leaves? And then a new controller comes in. This is the first one that's ever liked me, and I'm sending her away willingly. I'm telling her to leave and go be famous. So, I hope she can't write. And I hope she has stage fright, because she is awesome and I want her to stay with our company. So, I'm very selfish. But the last two controllers that we had were awful. They were awful, nasty, mean, terrible people. So, she's the only nice one who has liked me. She's very nice to me. Even though I try to stay out of her way, because I'm thinking, last two controllers, maybe it's me that I'm doing something or saying something. So I try to stay out of her way, but I want to go talk to her all the time, because she's so funny. And then I'm thinking back to the video where I said that this $9.99 skein of yarn was so fancy that I was going to put it in a plexiglass case and save it forever. So now, I feel like I can just make whatever I want out of it. This is trash. Trash yarn! No, it's still beautiful. And I will still go to Joann's for it. Well, I tried to make, Crochet Crowd, I don't know what the name of it is, some shawl that Mikey made. I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to find an easier pattern, because his pattern he was way too fast, and I kept rewinding it. Do you call it rewinding anymore? Backing up? I don't know. I still couldn't follow it, so I give up on that. Hey, that's the same as my cheapy Red Heart yarn. Almost. Very nice, very nice. Let's put this back where it belongs. And my neighbors are across the street playing their awesome, they play heavy metal music. They're a live band in their house, and they're very, very good. And I love when they practice. They play a lot of Metallica and System of a Down and stuff like that. So, he's banging away on the drums. I wish I could get up the courage to, like, make friends with them. But I'm very shy, and I try to stay away from neighbors, especially after I was shot down by the next door neighbor that just moved in. So, I don't want to ever try to reach out again. But they seem nicer. They're, like, Indian, so they seem a little friendlier. The people directly across the street are Indian as well, and they're super nice. They brought us a gift, a housewarming gift, when we moved in. And that was scary. That was scary. I heard knocking. It was Dublin. Dublin moved, and the closet door banged 3 times. Alright. So, I think that is it. I'm now at the point in my dad's blanket where I am taking the sides and I'm adding a double crochet border. Well, first I even out the sides and then add a double crochet border just on each side, not up on the top, and then I'll slip stitch all the panels together so there's more white, so his room isn't so. Alright, so I'm out of here. Have a wonderful everything. Thank you for watching, and perhaps I will see you on another day.